Welcome to A Reason to Talk. I'm here today on this episode talking about Mighty Con April 2022, Milwaukee. Huge smaller Comic Con than San Diego Comic Con, but a huge Comic Con for Milwaukee. Besides the video game convention of Midwest Gaming Classic that happens at the end of April this year, April 29th, 30th, and May 1st of 2022 at the Wisconsin Center. I'll be there as well, so come check me out there and say hello, pictures, whatever you want to do. Nobody's going to want a picture, but either way, you know what I mean. But before we get into this episode, let's hear today's sponsor. We are sponsored by W Energy. If you're looking for that jitterless fix of energy to wake up, get serious hours of gaming, and a whole bunch of other stuff done. That's W Energy. Use code CRN10 and check out Galaxy Grenade. Get 10% off your order with the discount code. Or go to visit w.gg/discount/CRN10. That's DUBBY.gg/discount/CRN10. I walked around today. You'll see videos on YouTube for the show. So far, there's about like at least 50 vendors here, close to it. A lot of Funko Pops, a lot of comic books. I got my stuff set out. I got 2 tables worth in a clothing rack. I got Legos. You got cards, Pokemon, Yu-Gi-Oh, basketball, football, sports in general. You got plushies. You got artwork. You got artists. You got a whole bunch of different stuff. You got comic books, graded comic book cards, graded a whole bunch of other stuff, arts and crafts that people have made personally, and a whole bunch of other stuff. So come out today to Mighty Con and other Mighty Cons where they can see with Quad City, New Orleans, and a whole bunch of other ones. Look at MightyConShows.com. This version of Mighty Con was a little bit different. It was a tad smaller than the last one in Milwaukee. A little bit less vendors. Other than that, not much of a big difference of who were there. A lot of artists, lots and lots of artists, great artwork, both drawings, pin-up versions of characters, of like, Wolverine, there's a weird pin-up version of that. Deadpool with the Infinity Gauntlet flipping off the people, which was fucking hilarious. A lot of toy vendors, not many video games, some movies, cards. There was a Magic the Gathering tournament, 2 cosplay contests. You had the adult and the kid version. Both great cosplays. I can guarantee you that. There's a lot of Harry Potter. I'm a huge fan of Harry Potter, if you know me. I'm a Slytherin, not technically Ravenclaw, but trust Slytherin. Fuck that. I'm a Death Eater at heart. I'm a little confused and anything. I don't know why the fuck I did that. But there's a lot of other stuff in there too. You had lots of people walking around, which I love. I did great in sales for what I had. Lego sets, Japanese imported games, Japanese Pokemon cards, a whole bunch of other stuff that I got. You can see some stuff on the eBay store at ebay.com/str/Chris Reason Network. But besides the same was plugged right there, there's a lot of stuff. There's a couple people dressed up as Link, someone dressed up as Zelda, a whole bunch of other stuff, a couple Mario cosplays, a whole bunch of stuff. They had a band there, I believe, as well. That was pretty cool. Lots of people, lots and lots of people. I started talking to a couple of the people that were there specifically. Had no idea what was going on. They randomly scrolled through Facebook and found it, even though it happens multiple times a year, which is funny, in my opinion. Great show. You'll definitely see me coming to the next Milwaukee one. I also will be in the Madison Mighty Con as well. April 29th, 30th, May 1st, like I said before, on that Midwest Gaming Classic at Wisconsin Center, 2.5-day video game convention. There also will be Metal Jesus Rocks, John Riggs, the immortal John Hancock, Kelsey Lewin. I'm sorry if I pronounced your name wrong. Whole bunch of people, great fans of. I'm huge fans of all those YouTubers, especially in the retro or Seattle area with retro gaming and metal music. But yeah, it was a great show. A lot of people, a lot of friendly people, which I like. I've been to these shows where people are just rude assholes. But literally, these people were friendly. If you wanted to have a conversation with somebody, you could easily just pick up a conversation. It was fantastic. There was really much to say about Mighty Con. There was a lot, just pretty much they had the cosplay contest. Not really any special people coming as guests this time, which kind of sucks. But the artwork, amazing. The handmade crafts. Somebody made a whole bunch of Batman knives and designed them for Batman specifically, and the Joker and whatnot. What are you doing? My dog just randomly laid on the ground. It was funny. She just thud. Um, but anyways, yeah, it was a great show. I wish more people could have been. I would have happy to like start interviewing some people for the podcast. There's somebody there filming for YouTube, and it was their first convention that they filmed. So I'll definitely be doing that at Midwest Gaming Classic. I'll be filming and doing YouTube, TikToks, the podcast for a reason to talk with Chris Reason. That way, I'll do some interviews. Hopefully, I'm trying to get Middle Jesus Rocks in there, John Riggs, the immortal John Hancock, Kelsey Lewin, everybody that's going to be there. I'm trying to get. I believe Pat the NES Punk is going to be there as well. If you guys are aware, know who that is, and a whole bunch of other stuff. I just can't wait, and I'm excited for the whole show to begin with. I love doing the Midwest Game Classic. All the games you can play, contests, tournaments, cosplay, vendors galore. There's if you're looking for a specific game, or card or anything, pretty much toys, figures, you're gonna find it there, and it's great. I love going to these shows. I first started going as just a fan of video games and everything, and then I started working in a booth there with my good friend Alex, who owns a video game store in the Falls. So we'll definitely be going over that stuff and looking at the sweet stuff that he's got and a whole bunch of other stuff. I'll be doing tours of everything, doing tours of the my collections in my house, the pretty much where I play games, all that pickup stuff, pretty much everything. This is going to be it for this podcast. This is a really short one for today. Hoping to get more info and other stuff going with the show. Thank you. Please continue to stay tuned and follow on Spotify for more content, more episodes. Every episode comes out every Wednesday and Saturday. Same thing with YouTube. Every video comes out Wednesdays and Saturdays, and I'm hoping to do lots more, especially with my friend Kenny, Doctor the Food Man. I know it doesn't make any sense, but it works. And my great friends Bryce and Chad Nickerson, Zach Schiller, everybody. Stay tuned for more. This has been a great ride. This is Chris Reason with Chris Reason Network, and a reason to talk with Chris Reason.